Welcome to Jerusalem. You have just now entered Jerusalem, the city, through the gate. My name is Joel, and I want to welcome you to the tour of Jerusalem.com. Driving uphill towards the gate, the Jaffa Gate, and it is my pleasure to invite you to enter the most important city in the world, the Old City of Jerusalem. Welcome to the Old City of Jerusalem. Here we are in the gate itself. This is the new gap that was created by the Ottomans. On the left side is the actual gate. Kaiser's Wilhelm II chariot couldn't do an L-shaped turn, so the gap had to be created for him. And we're on in the city. Everything to the left of us now is the Christian quarter of the city. The Christian quarter of the city situated to the northern western part. We're driving into the old city. To the right of us is the Armenian quarter. Exactly in front begins the old, beautiful marketplace, the colorful marketplace of Jerusalem. But since we are in a car, it'll be a problem to drive through those narrow alleyways. On the right-hand side, this is the entrance to the headquarters of the Ottoman forces. Upon those stairs, General Allenby receives the surrender of the city from the Ottoman forces. We are now in the Armenian quarter. The Armenians were the first nation to convert to Christianity as a nation and immediately showed interest in the Holy Land. They arrived here exactly in the same time when the Ottoman Empire decides to map the Middle East all the way down to the last grain of sand and put it in the book known as Kushan, also known as Tabu, a deed system. The Armenian purchased a lot of land within the old city. On the left-hand side, we are now in the entrance to the Armenian Patriarchia. This is the headquarters of the Armenian denomination in Jerusalem. Exactly above us now is the personal chambers of the Patriarch. So if anybody is invited to his audience, they will be invited to that chamber above us. In front of us, you have the actual walls of the city, but now we're from the inside. Exactly beyond them walls that you see in front of you, we have Mount Zion. And on Mount Zion we have the room of the Last Supper, the tomb of King David, and churches like the Dormition Abbey. We're turning left alongside the walls. The Armenian quarter to the left side of us. To the right side of us is the wall. On the right-hand side, beyond the wall, Mount of Zion is located. In front of us, there is an extension of a wall that creates a room, again an L-shaped gate, known as the Zion Gate, to provide security for the defending forces of the city. We're still in the Armenian quarter. We can still see the small little shops of all kinds of trinkets, colorful trinkets. And as we're driving now about 100 meters, we are getting into the Jewish quarter. The Jewish quarter was destroyed by the legionnaires, the Jordanian legionnaires, in 1948 to 49. They leveled the Jewish quarter. In 1967, in the end of the war known as the Six-Day War, when the Israelis are taking control over the West Bank and Jerusalem, from one point liberating, from one point occupying, take your pick, they found the Jewish quarter in ruin. From one point of view, it was a great, great sorrow. But from an archaeological point of view, this was heaven, because now you can clear the entire quarter and you can dig all the way down to the last layer of civilization, the last layer of the ruins. And then after the entire survey, you can rebuild on stilts an entire Jewish quarter. And beneath the Jewish quarter today, we have a lot of museums that are available for the public. From an elevated position, we're starting now to glide into the center valley, known as the Terropeon. In front of us on the far, beyond the eastern valley, known as the Kidron, we can see the largest Jewish graveyard in the world. Beneath us, the city of David. The Temple Mount of the Jews was destroyed by the Romans in the year 70 AD. In the 7th century, the Muslims have built a mosque on top. Those were the Umayyad dynasty. To be destroyed by the Crusaders, to be rebuilt by the Muslims, to be destroyed once again, to be rebuilt once again. And shortly you're going to see the Dome of the Rock, the Golden Dome. But the wall, the retaining wall built by Herod the Great in the year 37 BCE, is today what is known as the Western Wall for the Jewish people, the one most important place for them. Even though the important site lays beneath the Golden Dome, there Abraham was tested by the Lord. Since they cannot get there, they're touching something as close as they can to it, yet touching stones of the Second Temple period. And that is what is in front of us right now. We're in the Jewish quarter, sliding to the Western Wall area, and shortly we're going to leave through the Dung Gate, making our way towards the exit.